due process. Okay? So that is the purpose of inquest. So the inquest establishes whether the evidence is sufficient enough to seek court approval to keep the person in detention. Take note of that. So magkaiba yan. Na? Yung preliminary investigation, usually yung mga nakadetain by virtue of a warrant of arrest, arrested and detained by virtue of a warrant of arrest. Here, the inquest is for these persons who were arrested without a warrant of arrest. Clear? Huh? Clear? Now, there are cases wherein there are instances wherein preliminary investigation is needed or required. So not all cases are required not all criminal cases required preliminary investigation. There are instances when preliminary investigation is required. Merong iba hindi required unless ni-request ng akusado. For example, so what are the instances? Preliminary investigation is required for all offenses punishable by imprisonment of at least 4 years, 2 months, and 1 day. Okay? So kung 4 years ang offenses ay punishable by imprisonment of 4 years and 4 years, 2 months, and 1 day, dadaan yan sa preliminary investigation. Okay? So, kapag 6 years, siyempre, natural, dadaan din yan. Pero pag less than 4 years, ang imposable penalty ng imprisonment, wala ng preliminary investigation. Okay? Unless, And number 2 instance is the case of lawful arrest without warrant. The complaint or information may be filed without preliminary investigation unless the accused asks for a preliminary investigation. Okay? So unless the accused asks for it. Okay? So in case of lawful arrest without a warrant. And then number 3, whether or not there is a need for a preliminary investigation depends upon the imposable penalty for the crime charged in the complaint filed with the city or provincial prosecutor's office, and not upon the imposable penalty for the crime to have been committed by the respondent after the preliminary investigation. Take note here, the imposable penalty it does not depend upon the imposable penalty for the crime charge, okay? And not upon the imposable penalty for the crime found to have been committed by the respondent after the preliminary investigation. Okay? So who are authorized? Who are authorized to conduct preliminary investigation? Provincial and city prosecutors and their assistants, and other national and regional state prosecutors. Okay? So yeah. What else that you should know? Now, so ganito yan. Ano ngayon ang mangyayari kapag after the preliminary investigation, the prosecutor found or that there is no probable cause? Kung walang probable cause, madidismiss ang kaso. So, sa prosecution level pa lang, dismiss na ang kaso, ibig sabihin, palalayain na, i-release na from detention yung suspect. Yung suspect ay i-release na. Ibig sabihin yan, hindi na aabot sa korte. Wala nang trial. Kapag sa prosecutor level pa lang, ay na-dismiss na yung kaso. Bakit na-dismiss? Kasi walang nakitang probable cause. Okay? So yan ay nakalagay sa resolution na ginawa ng piskal. Sabi niya, ilalagay niya sa resolution, there is no probable cause and therefore the case is dismissed. Okay? So, ganun ang mangyayari niya. Ngayon, ang tanong dito ganito, pwede bang i-apila ang resolution, ang findings ng prosecutor? Pwede. Nandiyan niya sa book nyo. Palagay dyan. Pwedeng i-apila. Kanino i-appeal? No? Halimbawa, ikaw ang nag-complain. No? Ikaw nag-apla. Tapos sabi ng prosecutor after the preliminary investigation, sabi ng prosecutor, wala, dismiss ang kaso ito. Wala akong makitang probable cause. No? Okay? Batay sa mga sinabi ng mga witnesses at saka ng ebidensya, ay walang probable cause. So, hindi magpo-prosper sa korte ang kasong ito. So, ano ang recourse ng nag-apla, ng offended party? Pwede siyang mag-appeal. Pwede. Saan siya mag-appeal? Sa Secretary of Justice. Anong appeal? Anong purpose ng appeal? Para ilingin niya na baliktarin, pag-aralan muli ang kaso niya, ang kaso, at baka mayroong probable cause. Okay. So, pwedeng i-review, pwedeng i-reverse, pwedeng i-modify ng Secretary of Justice ang resolution na ginawa ng kanyang tao, ng kanyang mga prosecutor. Okay? Clear ha? Clear? Clear. So, there is an appeal. Okay? There is an appeal. It could be appeal. Kanino? To the Secretary of Justice. Okay. What else? Now, what about the information? Ito naman, kung meron namang probable cause, ay magkakaroon na, magpa-file siya ng information. Information ang tawag doon sa